race fans. This is Larry Supermouth Huffman, AMA Hall of Fame announcer, and this isn't Supercross, it's Wednesday! And you're watching Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. Stand by while the boys teach secrets of bay bass fishing with Roman on his 6-second nitro-burning pedal drive kayak, and Brian in his Cool Baits high-speed dragster boat that he takes out every Sunday! Be there!
Yo, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fishy Hour. I put the yellowtail back up. I got just this camera a little bit. Look at that beautiful fish. Its tail's hitting my Olympic torch, but it's pretty good. I'll have to rearrange some stuff. But welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? Unfortunately, guys, Brian couldn't make it today. He let me know yesterday, so I'll give him a pass. But we're still gonna have a good show. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have a lot of stuff to catch up on. I actually went out and fished. I fished with Salty and Coach out by the children's pool of all places. I was both happy and angry at the same time. Cool. All right, boys. Well, the way we'd like to start the show is by doing a little shout out to the first comment of the evening, which is going to go to none other for the first time in the history of the show, Jeff, One Cool Tuna. Nice job, Jeff. First comment of the day, and we're gonna give the first like to Corey King. What up, Corey? Let's go. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty, and so shout out to Corey, of course. Shout out to Jeff, One Cool Tuna, !OCT. Type that in the chat, see what happens. Shout out to Todd, TB Art in the house, !TB Art. What up, Todd? Hope everything is good. Aaron Kruger, what up, Kruger? How's it going? Welcome, Aaron. I hope you got. I'm pretty sure you got my message. We moved the celebration to a different part of the bay. I sent you the updated info, so hope that got to you well. Who else is in here? Let's see. We got Carl Black. What up, Carl? Nice to see you in here, Carl. Man, Carl, I've been eyeballing that XSR 700, man. I want that thing. All right. Spinning Rod Rebel. Marvin in the house. What up, Marvin? Welcome. We got Dave Reach. What up, Dave? Welcome to the show. What's up, Dave? Nice to see you in here. All right. So today, I thought we would just go over the events that are coming up and talk a little bit about the species challenge and all that good stuff. It seems like pretty much Eric has run away with that species challenge. Is there still time to try to get that back? Oh yeah, dude, it's a really nice bike. I like the customizability about it. All right, but let's stick to the fishy topic, I guess. The fishy topic at hand. Let's do the announcements. So, pop top. So make sure you got yourself a nice, tasty, refreshing beverage, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard in your life, 1 being the worst, rate this pop top. I bet you guys can't guess what this is. Guess. Oh, man. Guess what this is. Guess what I'm drinking. Put it in the chat. And then let me know what the score is. Let me know what you're drinking. Wow, they're blowing their eardrums there. Blowing your eardrums there for a little bit. 74. The species ends on the 8th at midnight. So you have time, guys. You have time. Oh, that's a good guess, Todd, but not today. I ran out of my Stevias, and I needed to pop a top. So I got the original. Dang. Full sugar, full caffeine. I might go crazy. Before the show is over. You ever see me go? You ever see me come at you like a spider monkey with? I was like, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Burned so good. Wow. It's got like a Well, it feels like it's got like a cotton candy aftertaste. It's weird. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Dang, it's sweet. Very sweet. All right. All right, let me just pop up these notes, and we'll talk about what's coming up here on the show. Bam. Bam. I'll throw a little background music in here. Joey Basson in the house. What up, Joey? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Joey, you going to Macmas? Have you heard about Macmas? Everybody should be going to Macmas. That's going to be amazing. We're going to talk about that right now. I went ahead and sent out an email blast. It's been such a long time since I sent out an email blast to the community. I think it was the last time I sent it was back when we did the bait drop with Nakata and Savage Gear. That was like 2 years ago. I was looking at it today. I was like, wow, it's been 2 years since I sent an email to the email list. My bad, boys. I'm slacking over here. I need Mac of the Year's total by tomorrow night. That's right. So we're going to announce all of those details right now, Todd, for everybody that might not know. If you're watching the replay, here we go. So Macmas is happening December 9th, which is Saturday. This Saturday. Okay. One of the things that we're going to be announcing during Macmas is the Mac of the Year. The Mac of the Year gets an award, and the award is being created by TB Metal Art in the House by Todd Burton Art. So we need to get him the information as soon as possible. That's why the deadline for voting is... Wait. He needs it by... I need to do math. Where is it? He needs it by... I'm missing something. Is that timeline gonna be work for you? Let's see. Todd, do you need it sooner than when we announced that the last vote goes through? Okay, I see. Day Rage. Yeah, okay, yeah, well, for sure. Okay, so 6. Oh, yeah. Yep. So if you haven't voted yet, you need to go vote, because by the 8th is when we turn in the account so that Todd has time to make the award by Saturday, right? Last vote Thursday by the PM. Okay. So Thursday PM is the last time to vote. And how do you vote? You vote by going to the Macmas or the MMFC Discord server. You go over to the Mac of the Year nominations, Mac of the Year section right here under MMFC main, and then you look at the nominees. The nominees are Captain Dan, Dave Rage, The Judge, Worthless, Coach Worthless, me, Brian Likes to Fish, Todd Burton Art in the House, Peter 86. Yep. So you vote for one of those guys, and the way you vote is you send your vote to Salty Dangler at Salty Dangler in the Discord server via a direct message, and then Salty Dangler will do all the tallies, and he'll let Todd know who the winner is by tomorrow night. So vote right now. Go vote if you haven't voted already, and good luck. All right. That said, what else are we doing at Macmas? It's going to be a super fun event, and let's talk about it real quick. Okay, so it's going to be at... I feel like last time I had a screen share. Let's see. You disqualified yourself? Nah. What up, Eric? Cobra in the house. What else did I miss? I see you, Roy. Down SD in the house. What up, Roy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I got Cal up there. Cave Dog. What up, Cal? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so if you haven't told us that you're going to Macmas already in the Discord, you can still go. Okay, don't think that if you haven't RSVP'd you can't make it. Captain Down pretty much is gonna make a certain amount of pizzas. If you get there in time, you get pizza. If you don't get there in time, you don't get pizza. It's just the way it works, right? No, Oscar, don't say that. Don't say that. Stop saying that, Oscar. First year, I'll miss Macmas. Be out of town with a family. No, Oscar. Bring your families. Bring your family to Macmas. All right. Here we go. Macmas. In the Discord server, there's a flyer under the MMFC events section. We have a thread called Macmas 2023. In there, you'll see a little flyer that's also on the Mad Max Fishing Club Instagram page. Okay, it says, here we go. Macmas 2023 holiday party. Captain Dan's gonna bring his pizza ovens. He's gonna make fresh pizzas, cut them up, eat them up, and then we're gonna have the club awards for any records that have been broken this year in 2023 of club records. We're gonna have the species challenge results. We're gonna have the white elephant gift exchange. Bring a wrapped gift that's valued at least $20. Don't go crazy, guys. Don't buy anything crazy. Just $20. Try to aim for that number. The time, it starts at 2 p.m. It ends at 5 p.m. But there are fire pits in the area. Let me see what happens at hit window share. Give me a second. Oop. Oop, no window share. Hello? I'm gonna share this window, guys. I'm still here. I'm just gonna share this window so you guys can see what I'm seeing over here. Bam. All right. There's the flyer. Okay. In this little area, they have fire pits. So some of you guys are gonna bring some wood, and we're gonna burn some stuff, get tribal. After our permit expires, we'll pack up, and then we'll burn some stuff in the fire pits, just to extend the night, chill out for a little bit, relax, and talk about all of the fishing adventures around the bonfire. What up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Cal says Oscar 636. I'll be at Macmas, so you can tell your family to go out of town with. Yeah, exactly. Tell them to go out of town without you, Oscar. That's right. Leonard in the house. What up? Welcome, Leonard. Very good. Okay, so that is the Macmas update. I put it out. I sent an email blast. I've been slacking on the promotion of it, but that email blast got out to about, I don't know, 300 people, I think. And hopefully they show up and we'll reconnect, and it's going to be a blast. Okay. All right. What else do I have for you guys as far as announcements goes? It's pretty much it, guys. It's pretty much it as far as announcements. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, there is an event happening in the morning, Saturday morning. I think it's happening over at Dana Landing, and I don't have all the details, but I think Fastlane is putting it together. I think Roy mentioned it last week. Roy, can you remind me what it's called? It's like a fishing event, I think, but you could do that in the morning if you want. Make a whole day out of it. Go do that in the morning. Fish, support the local kayak shop, our local sponsor for Spotty Bowl. We haven't hit them up about Spotty Bowl this year, but they supported us last year, so you want to continue to support them. Go do their event. Okay. You might have to reach out to the Fastlane Instagram account, or Liam if you know him on Instagram. Captain Dan says, "Be hungry. Bring a dessert for maybe 6 people." Correct, Captain Dan. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so let's talk about the stuff you should bring to Macmas. Okay, you don't need to bring any money because this is free. Okay, but if you want to pitch in and help the costs, then we'll have a tip bucket out there. Okay, but it's no obligation. Okay, who's invited? Well, you're invited if you're watching this. If you've been watching this, if you know who I am, if you know what the show is about, if you know about the Mad Max Fishing Club, you're invited. Okay, your friends are invited. Maybe they're never got into fishing. Maybe you want to get them into fishing. Bring them to this thing, right? They can see how cool people. They can see how cool the people that fish are. If you want to bring your family, your significant other, your kids, I'm gonna bring my kids. I'm gonna have my significant other there, and it's gonna be a blast. You know, like the kids, they get together and they'll play. You know, the significant others get to see who are the people you go fishing with all the time, right? That's kind of cool. It's kind of nice to put a name to a face. right? And say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fish with the judge today. Who the heck's the judge? What's this guy look like? Does he look like a guy in a robe? Yeah, he does. Who's this Dave Rage guy you're always fishing with, and why is he so angry? Just kidding. Oh, let's go. But yeah, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So anybody's invited. Anybody and everybody's invited. Okay. So that said, what can you bring to make your Macmas more entertaining, more fun? Bring a positive attitude, first of all, right? Willingness to have fun, an open mind, and physical stuff. You could bring be a lawn chair, because it's lawn chair, and some mace in case the homeless won't leave the. Just kidding. One cool tuna sent me a photo of the place yesterday, and like, it looks like an encampment is there. So I'm gonna bring all of the table covers and a broom and a dog. Oh my gosh! So we'll be fine. We'll be fine, Jeff. We'll be fine. So anyway, what you can bring, all the creature comforts you would want when you're going to like a outing outdoors, like your lawn chair. We're not gonna provide all of the special drinks. We're gonna provide some waters and some sparkling waters, but for the most part, you're in charge of your own drinking supply, and make sure it's not alcoholic because we can't have alcohol on the beach. You want to bring a dessert that you want to share with the group, right? And we're probably gonna have more desserts than we need, but you guys are in charge of dessert. So dessert is potluck. Okay, so potluck dessert. You don't have to bring a whole pie to feed 100 people. All you got to plan for 6 to 8 servings of something tasty. Okay, and we'll just take from there. And again, it's not mandatory. You don't have to bring a dessert. It's just if you want to, you can bring it. Okay, we're trying to make this thing where it's like as cheap as possible for you guys, so you guys just can show up, like it's a family get together. We're all gonna reconnect and hang out and talk, and see what we're up to, see what happened, talk about what happened this last year fishing season, talk about what we're excited about for the next fishing season, all the good stuff, run a shuttle to Dana Landing to slam beers. Dang, dude. We'd have too many people going to Macmas. That'd be like the ultimate Macmas right there, dude. That'd be Smashmas. Mac Smash. Smack Mash. I'm bringing 3 cases of soda and water, but if anyone can bring plates and napkins, that would be great. Yuck, shuttles to Dana Landing, Dave. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Another announcement that we have here going on is that Spotty Bowl 2024 has been officially put together. It's happening. It's really happening. It's already happening. It's crazy. We got some sponsors already. All right. Hookup Baits. We got what else we got? Tell me, Eric, what else we got? We got Hookup Baits. We got what's that? I'm spacing on the jigs in LA. Reaper jigs. They're in. Got Cool Baits. They're in. Got HD Baits. They're HD Baits are a new sponsor. They came into the awards last year and talked to us and thought it would be fun for them to participate in the to sponsor this year. I'm not sure if Submission sponsoring this year too. I haven't heard of that one. If they are, that's cool. All right, good. So we've got some sponsorships going. I think this year Hookup Baits is going to send a packet of baits to people as they sign up. So that's pretty cool, right? Get a packet of baits right when you sign up. And then HD Baits, they're going to sponsor a bounty. So it's like biggest fish, I think, or longest fish with their bait, I think. We'll have the full details once we get it all sorted out. But for sure, they're also on top of that, they're gonna also send you baits if you want them. So when you sign up for Spotty Bowl, Eric lets chat over at Hookup Baits know that you've signed up, and we forward your information, and they send you the baits. I think Reaper Jigs is doing some custom painted jigs for us. I think the first 100 people that sign up get them. And HD Baits, they're gonna want you to reach out to them on Instagram through their Instagram page, and let them know that you signed up for Spotty Bowl and that you're ready for your baits. They're gonna send you a little kit that's split. It's gonna have half, I think, 3-inch baits and half 4-inch baits or 5-inch baits. So you have an assortment of their baits. And what I'm asking for, what I'm hoping for, is that you don't just get them and take them and set them aside somewhere, right? Get them and buy them, get them and they're gonna be free to you. But since they're free to you, you should try to fish them. Okay, so just let's be respectful that way. They take the time to put it together and give it to us. Let's take advantage and actually, 3 and 4-inch. Yeah, that's right. They're basically gonna split a pack, so you get a little case with an assortment of their baits. And the big seller for them is they have that it's kind of like that ribbed swim bait shape, but they're more durable than the ribbed swim bait shape that you're used to. Okay, I think that's going to be their marketing angle. Okay, so exciting, slow and steady. You know, we've been building, and it's nice to see. It's crazy to think this will be our 4th Spotty Bowl and our 4th Macmas. This is our 4th Macmas, right? This is our 4th Macmas? Holy smokes. Ken, Fishing Fool in the house. What up, Ken? Ken, are you coming down for Macmas on Saturday? You should. You should come down here. Get down here on Saturday. Hang out. Meet the plebs. Meet the people. Meet the local anglers. You know? Be good. And if you guys want to bring your fishing rod, I guess, during the event, you want to be antisocial and fish while everybody's talking, the rocks are right there too, so we can fish. Okay, so Spotty Bowl's in full effect. Macmas is in full effect. The year is about to be over. It's been a good year, and it's a good way to cap it off. Okay, we have a potluck, dessert potluck, and of course, White Elephant gift exchange. Ken, all of the details are on our Discord server. Are you on our Discord server, Ken? You should join us. I want to put it on here. If not, the details are also on the Mad Max Fishing Club Instagram account. Steven Gage in the house. What up, Steven? Yo, Steven, are you coming to Macmas this Saturday? It's over by Mission Bay, across the way from Dana Landing. All right. Yes, Ken's coming. Let's go. That's gonna be sweet. Yeah, that's part. It's like this is like such a good part of the year for me. Like I really enjoy. Like I feel like I'm always talking to you guys, and I don't ever get any feedback because it just you guys just look like a little camera to me. So it's nice. It'll be nice to just kind of sit and listen to what you guys have to say, and as opposed to just talking your ear off all the time. Okay. What up, Aaron? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, see, it's cool. Like Aaron Kruger's like a local slayer over here, and Ken's more of a slayer in like LA. So it's good to see. It's good to see like Aaron and Ken like kind of just talk. You know, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. And if you're new to fishing, and this is like your first season or whatever, like your first time getting into fishing. If this is your first time getting into fishing, and you're Carl. No, Carl, you're more than that. Carl, are you driving down? Are you driving down? Coach, that would be fantastic. Yep, that would work, Coach. Carl, hope you can drive down, dude. It'd be good to see you again. That's cool. That's cool. All right. I was gonna say. No, it's good. It's good. Like it's a good capper for the year. And then, you get to talk about the stuff you already did this year, and then you can figure out what you want to do next year, and you might even be able to set up. I need to make it happen. Yes, Carl, please make it happen. Please make it happen, Carl. Please make it happen. We have to do LAOC or Newport run again. That was super fun. We do have to do that next year. So yeah, that's one of the things we're gonna do at the beginning of the year next year. Is we're gonna schedule or put together an outing where we just kind of mob it down to Newport and do a fishing session with the Newport guys, with the MMFC Newport chapter, Captain, the MMFC Newport chapter, Captain Carl Black. No, president of the Newport chapter, Carl Black. Carl just got a promotion. Let's go. But yeah, that'd be cool. That's one of the things that we're gonna try to sneak in at the end of this year, but it was too much. So we're gonna do that at the first quarter of next year. We'll do that trip down that trip up to Orange County. Todd says, do a 1 hour fish challenge at the rocks. Longest fish wins. Oh my gosh. That's true. That would work too. Dave Ray says, yeah, LAOC needs to set up a meetup in their water. And tacos. Yes, that was a blast. So was it last year or the year before last? We went to Newport. It was pretty cool. We fished all around. It was fun. Amongst all of these electric boats called Duffies, all these Duffy boats. Like as soon as the sun got lower in the sky, everybody was like, all right, it's my turn to shine. And everybody was on the water just doing laps on their Duffies. It was hilarious, dude. But it was pretty fun. It's a cool experience. And then after, packed all our stuff. We headed on down the road and went to this taco shop recommended by Carl, and it was pretty good. It wasn't, Carl, honestly, dude, it wasn't the greatest. Okay, like on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, if you went to this taco shop a couple years ago, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best taco shop you ever been to, 1 being the worst, rate that taco shop. I think Dave Rage was there. I think Salty Angler was there. I think Brian was there. Was Cal there? Yokinator was there. Anyway, it was a fun trip. I would say Alamitos Bay would be better. Okay, let's do that, Carl. I'll take your word for it. Let's do that. I think that's the one that Brian says that where it has all like the real big fish, right? Yeah, well, take us where the big fish are. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so itchy. Oh, thank you. And yeah, don't worry. My wife didn't beat me. That's just from jiu-jitsu. It was an atmosphere. Okay. I dig it. The atmosphere was good. You're right. The atmosphere was good. So funny. All right, boys, stay tuned. We're still going to do a little fishing report. I'm going to turn up my Skype so that I'm ready when Coach can jump on. Because Coach, he always steps up. Thank you, Coach. I always call Coach last minute and be like, Coach, can you get on? He's like, sure. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Okay, so before Coach gets on, let me tell you the story of when we went fishing. And I don't know if I can tell you this story or not, but it's hilarious. I'll wait for Coach. I'll wait for Coach to get on so you can tell me if I can tell a story or not. Okay? Because you might know about this. And it's such a good story. All right, now I have to tell it. I'm going to tell the story when Coach gets on, even if he says no. Coach, I'm telling the story. You know what story I'm talking about? It's so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, I'll tell you the story that I can tell you for sure right now. So, last show, Coach said, hey, we should go shore pound or shore fish. And man, we're fishing. So I'm like, sure, let's do this. So we go to La Jolla. And I was like, La Jolla? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, La Jolla. It's like, children's pool. I was like, children's pool? Can you even fish there? He's like, I guess you can. You can fish right off that little seawall. So we brought light tackle. Met Salty there and his son. It was awesome. And then we met up with Coach, and Coach had all kinds of different cut bait. He had shrimp, he had squid, he had crackers. It was awesome. Every once in a while, I'm sitting there. Okay, so I'm set up. I'm set up on a little drop. I guess a little drop shot style rig. And my hook is like a size 6. It's a super small hook. It's like super small. Put some shrimp on there, and my weight is like about a 2.5 inch nail, 2.5 inch rusty nail. I'm telling you, it sounds funny, and it sounds. I guess it just sounds funny, dude. That you're fishing with a nail as a weight, but gosh darn it, it never got snagged. It didn't get snagged. You would think that with the shape of it, it would get snagged, but no. We fished there for like about 4 hours, and I was able to fish with that one rig the whole time and never got snagged. But did okay. Got a couple of little opal eyes, some chunky opal eyes. What else? I think I got mostly opal eyes. Opal eyes, yeah. Salty got some senorita fish, opal eye, little perch. So a lot of fish were caught. A lot of senorita fish. But overall, it's kind of fun, just hanging out, talking to the boys. You know, that's kind of the fun of it. And I don't think I've ever, in my whole entire life, fished one spot for so long. We must have sat there and just fished that same spot like for 4 hours. Just putting on, just basically feeding we're basically feeding the fish. You know, these fish are so small. They're like taking the bait, nibbling it, and then they leave. You pull it up, put some more shrimp on there. You go feed the fish some more. And every once in a while, one of those fish messes up and gets snagged. Some reason I use about 2 inch. Sorry, some reason I use about 7 inches of chain. I was like, oh yeah, same reason. Okay, I'm telling you, it's weird. It works. It just works. So Coach had one. He had one chain link. He was fishing with too. But yeah, it doesn't get. It's amazing. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wow. There are so many nails to be had at those fire pits, like in Mission Bay, and like on Fiesta Island, where people burn all those pallets. Dude, those fire pits are chocked full of those rusty nails. Okay, so anyway, if you're ever trying to find a survival weight while fishing, hit up the fire pits for some rusty nails. They work. I'm telling you. All right. Make sure I'm on. All right, Coach. I'm connected. I'm ready when you are. So just call in when you're ready. Oh my God, so sore. All right. So I think that's we've been past the announcements, guys. That's all I have for the announcements. Future plans. That's it for the beginning of the year next year. Anything that we need to do next year that you guys would like for us to slap together? Like, I think we're good on tournaments. You know, like the Spotty Bowl is going to cover all of those fishing events. You know what we didn't do last year? We didn't do a big La Jolla outing besides like an actual launch. We didn't do a big La Jolla launch for beginners last year. We need to do that this year. That's definitely one of the things we need to take care of. What else did we miss last year? We didn't do that many group outings last year either. I think haunt the bait barge. I'm kind of salty on the bait barge at this point. I think we're gonna haunt somewhere else. Next year for Halloween, we're gonna haunt America's Cup Harbor instead. We'll get more interaction with the people in the costumes, and it's more protected, and it's easier to get to from we probably launch from Liberty Station Park. I have an outside chance to make playoffs. Oh, okay, guys, sorry. Go. Let's talk about fantasy football, fantasy fishing. All right, Coach, where you at? Logged in. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm making sure that I'm not the one that's messing up the connection for Coach. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys. I don't want to drag it out and waste your time. I know I might be cutting it early, but the most important thing to remember from this show is you got to get to Macmas on Saturday. Okay. Invite your friends. You want to see a lot of bodies there. Okay. I need to go invite. Actually, we should invite Fastlane. Just let them know that we're going to be across the street and that we're sending guys over there for their event. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So I'm going to give you guys the rest of the night. I'm going to end this show a little bit early. Sorry, guys. I didn't have anything prepared beyond the announcements. I don't want to drag Coach in here if he's not available right just a minute. So I'm just going to call it. I'll see you guys at Macmas Saturday for an awesome time. Okay? Remember, bring a lawn chair, a dessert if you would like to, a wrapped $20 gift if you want to participate in the White Elephant gift exchange, and a positive attitude because we're going to have a blast. Okay? You guys have a good rest of the night. I'll see you guys on Saturday. And if I don't see you Saturday, I'll see you here next Wednesday. Oh, Coach coming in. Coach coming in. Hello? Hello?
Oh, man.
Hello.
What's good, man? What's good?
Sorry, Coach. I was about to end the show on you. You guys lucked out. Coach is here to save the day. Coming in live from Coach Studios. It's Wharf TV.
What's good?
What up, Coach?
What's happening,
I'm
Roman?
gonna turn you up over here. Turn me up, Coach. There you are. Oh my gosh. Thanks for saving me because I got a cramp so bad back here. Ah.
You're like, it's not worth it anymore.
I'm gonna die. Okay, cool. All right. Stay tuned, guys. Coach, I want to share that story you told me about. What do you think? Hey, it's some good, wholesome entertainment.
You want me to tell the story?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
Story time.
Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm doing this, Roman. If there's anybody else, then tell him to screw off.
Let's go. All right, guys, hold on. Go get a drink. And let me know when you're comfy because it's about to get good. Oh, you're not entertained.
Oh my Lord. All right, I guess we can do this.
So we're fishing the other day, Saturday. It was fun. It was fun, dude.
Far too long, Roman. Far too long.
Far too long, but it was still a blast. Like I didn't feel bored at any point. So
yeah, it was a good time. It's been way too long since I fished with you, Roman. Way too long.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the fishing report, and then we'll wrap it up with a you know what. Okay. Roy said the tournament Saturday is a San Diego Kayak Anglers Toys for Tots fundraiser at the Fast Lane from 6:15 a.m. to 2 p.m. Perfect. It's perfect, actually. So you guys go do that. Support the San Diego Kayak Anglers. Those guys are pretty cool. A lot of those guys are now sponsored by Fastlane. So it makes sense that they're putting the fundraiser together. That Toys for Tots fundraiser is like a classic, dude. It's a classic one. So yeah, you guys should participate in that if you have the time. We'll be across the way setting up. And if you do go do that, let them know that we sent you guys over there. And let them know that they can come and hang out and eat some food afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to the guys over at the San Diego Kayak Anglers to let them know, and that way we have more bodies over there chilling. And again, we're bringing the fishing community together. Okay, that's the whole point of this. Cool. So, with that said,
Oh, Roman, there are some. Anyways.
With that said, it's time for,
Get ready. Here comes this week's San Diego Fishing Report.
All right, Roman, let me...
Coach, let us know what the weather's like in the tri-state area.
The tri-state area. What is this, Phineas and Ferb?
Over to you, Chuck.
All right, let me... give me just one more second to prepare here, Roman.
I'm kidding.
But there are some weather events I can talk about.
Okay.
Where is it? No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh man,
thanks, Roy.
That's ridiculous. So anyway, Roman, we don't have any rain on the horizon for the foreseeable future.
Wow. Okay.
So it's really going to kind of depend on what happens with temperature, but it looks like tuna into the new year from what I can tell.
Wow.
For anybody fishing day and a half or longer, I think you're looking at tuna into the new year.
Dude, that's cool.
So I can say that with reasonably good certainty. Not that the tuna ever really go away, but they should be easy to catch, relatively speaking, until at least into the new year.
That's crazy.
So let me share my screen real quick here, Roman. I'm just gonna make it a short one today.
Yeah, of course.
Too crazy.
That's fine. I'll take it. One day I'll catch like a bay tuna. Oh, there you go.
Maybe next year. It depends on how it goes. But anyways, so we got low tides in our midweek here. 11, 12 o'clock, noon, something like that is our daytime low. Our evening lows are around midnight. No crazy sweeps that I see here. Nothing too insane. Kind of heading into the weekend, we start getting much bigger tides. So Sunday, we got a 5.8 to negative 0.4 and a 6.2 on Monday, heading into a negative 0.9 in the morning. So if you guys are heading out, Saturday, but especially Sunday and Monday mornings, you might really want to pay attention, especially if you're going out of San Diego Bay. That's quite a lot of water to move around, over 7 feet on Monday.
Oh, shit.
So, look at here. It's more than 7 feet on Tuesday, too. And again on Wednesday by Thursday. Oh, even on Thursday, we've still got some crazy negative lows in the afternoon. So if you're heading out, just be aware of that. I have to admit something, Roman. After you left, I did cheese my yearly numbers a little bit.
I saw you posted up.
But I did cheese my numbers a little. But I think I ended up with 52.
Oh my
it was
gosh.
it was almost all senoritas with a few rock wrasse, but I am on track. Believe it or not, I'm on track to, I think, break 5,000 fish this year.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And that includes bait and everything, so don't get too excited. But 5,000, including, bait, bluegills, and tilapias in the desert, and smelt and other stuff like that. I'm on deck to break the 5,000 mark this year, I think.
Wow.
So,
how do you track them?
I figure out how many I take videos of, because I make shorts of a lot of them now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I count the fish in between, and then I enter it in the day.
That's cool. That's cool.
So my estimate right now is like 4,700 or something. So I'll have to work hard for the end of the year for me to break 5.
Wow.
But that's pretty incredible numbers even for me. And like I said, a lot of it's bait and stuff. So don't.
Yeah, it still counts.
I don't know. I don't know if snagging smelt is the most but
10,000 fish.
10,000 fish in one cast net in Florida, right? But I don't know anybody that's posting higher numbers than me on hook and line anywhere that I know of, at least in SoCal.
In their face, coach. In their face.
So I mean, I don't know. It's just a fun thing. Since the right side of my body is slowly going numb. I don't really target the big fish very often anymore. It's usually just small ones. So I count every fish instead of counting the fish over 20 pounds like I have in years past.
That makes sense.
So I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting that I might break 5,000 fish this year if I get off my hiney and get to work.
That's good though. That's good. Someone just gotta get outside. One time, I caught 100 fish in one day. 100 spiders.
I know you did. And there was an awful lot of people that were calling BS and talking all this smack. And one of the short pounders did it from shore in a day.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I remember that guy. Science something?
Yep. My boy Martin.
Yes. That guy's cool.
Martin, if you're still out there, you are still the man as far as I'm concerned. Roman, you too, actually. But
that's cool.
But yes,
Aaron said he broke 10. Aaron Kruger said he broke 10,000 last week. Let's go.
Sweet. Congratulations, Aaron. That's what Fishing Every Day will do for you, for sure.
Round of applause from a live studio audience for Aaron Kruger breaking the 10,000 fish mark. Let's go.
Yep, you're making more than me. Congratulations.
That's so crazy. Very
That's
nice.
awesome.
Very nice. Everybody in the chat, do you guys track your fish with that detail? Aaron said just messing. Come on.
Oh, that would be awesome if you did, though. I mean,
I wish you would have. That's so cool. That's so cool. Still,
if you were doing 200 fish a week on average, or a little less, that's pretty
a lot of
amazing.
fish. Yeah.
Even if you were snagging bait, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's
cool.
my
hat's off to anybody that can break 5,000, because breaking 5,000 has been a pain.
So you have to do 100 fish?
It's like 80 something fish a week.
Okay. That's a lot.
88 or something. But I mean, if you do 100 a week, that'd be 5,200 in a year, right?
Yeah.
So
what would be a cool number for like a spotty fisherman?
I'd say if you broke 1,000, that would be pretty freaking good.
If you catch 1,000 spotties, if you catch 1,000 spotties in 1 year, you can have the photos.
I mean, you'd be looking at 3 every single day.
Jeez.
More or less.
Yeah.
I think if you broke 1,000 or 1,500, that would be one hell of a lot of spots.
Maybe it would just take me like 10 days. Yeah. It's my average.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you're gonna be able to do that in 10 days in a row. Sure, Roman. Sure.
All right,
yeah.
we're gonna come back to this topic after we do these numbers. Let's do this.
All right. So of course the boys are still fishing rockfish at the 9, limiting out every day. And of course, there's still rockfish being fished everywhere. But the real story here is the overnight and longer boats are still into the bluefin and yellowfin tuna.
That's so cool.
When you consider that this 39 anglers here,
yeah.
Oh, there's my mouth. If you consider that this 39 anglers here was probably more than half of them were on a half day boat, and that 60 bluefin and 7 yellowfin were split between just probably not that many dudes. I mean, you think about something like that, and we saw very, very good fishing in December. I called it a number of months ago, but I mean, of course, with caveats, you can never predict it fully. But I did say that barring serious, really ugly weather events, we were going to be seeing tuna well into December, and so far, that's definitely true. This is sportfishingreport.com. Our tides were from saltwater tides as usual. We'll hoof over to temp break real quick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting stoked for next year, Coach. I'm thinking about doing 1,000 spotties next year.
Oh God, man, that's a grind right there.
I want to do that.
That would be a very cool thing. I mean, if you broke 1,000, or I mean, if you really push yourself,
I want to have a photo of each one of those bad guys, each one of those little guys, dude. Each one of those little dudes. A photo of each spotty. 1,000 spotties in 1 year.
And I mean, especially if you did it all with artificials, that would be nutty. That would be nutty, Roman. I'm just telling you now. My hat's off to you if you even try. That's a hell of a thing. Like I say, you're looking at a little less than 3 spotties every single day for a year.
Yeah, I think if you start, okay, what? Oh my God, I want to keep talking about it. Let's finish this report. Oh my gosh. I feel
All right,
I feel
Roman,
the urge, Coach. I feel the fire.
You
for
got a
this.
little bit of inspiration going, do
Yes,
you?
yes, I
Well,
do.
then.
Yes.
Oh, that would be good. That would be amazing, Roman. But
Oh.
out here, you'll see out here, we got temps upwards of 66, 68 degrees offshore still. So I think the tuna are going to stick around for the foreseeable future. We got a long way to go before we push the bluefin off. So, I mean, the chance of bluefin even showing up fairly close it looks pretty good to me from here. So now we'll move to my favorite
It's
map.
so warm for the winter, dude. That's insane.
That's nutty for sure.
Yeah.
And you can see this bright red water down here. What is that? Over 30. So that's like 88-degree water or something, 89-degree water down here. During winter. Yeah, this could be an interesting year coming up. Actually, you see the arrow that usually points to Cabo is really kind of pointing at Cedros right now.
That's so wild.
So you're looking at some pretty warm water pretty close to the barn here. If you look up here off the Gulf of Alaska, this water here is just getting pounded by the warmer water to the south. And if you look at this huge mass out here offshore towards Hawaii, there's a lot of heat coming up the pipe. So we'll see what happens. I mean, of course, you never know for sure. There could be all kinds of crazy stuff, and we could get some cold water intrusion that cuts us off.
Yeah.
There's a million different things that could happen, but it looks very, very good heading into our new year and beyond. I mean, we really have some really hot water south of us that's moving this way, and it's pushing our magical yellow line here farther and farther north every time I take a look. So we'll see what happens. I mean, there's all bets are off for next year as far as I'm concerned. It could be lights out.
It's wild.
So actually,
this is when it's supposed to get cold, so it cycles through, and then it's basically gonna keep getting warmer and warmer, right? Because once the heat comes back, it won't have time to cool down. Is that gonna destroy our kelp again?
Yeah, it'll probably burn the kelp right off.
Yeah, dang it.
But look at this extremely hot water off Senam in southern Mexico. That's nutty. How warm is this? This is probably 31.5. So that's like 90-degree water right there.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's nutty, Roman. I mean, I don't know.
If it means we might get wahoo locally. Gee.
Yeah, we might see. There's a possibility of a lot of weird stuff. Barriletes or those the dusky sharks coming up from the south. There's a lot of stuff that moves with this nice hot water down here. So
sweet.
Take a look here at Point Loma Sport Fishing if I can load it up here. Apparently I'm slacking here.
Nah, it's all good.
And again, we got our local half days targeting the 9 mile.
I'm seeing the chat, guys. Real quick, great idea, Dave. That would be awesome to make a composite photo out of all the spies caught in year 1 of Spotty Bowl. That'd be sick. Also, this just in, hot off the press. Shout out TB Metal Art says, for the new Spotty Bowl, I will sponsor 1 custom design etched mirror for the longest spotty caught in either SD or OC. So not 2, 1 for the longest spotty across both divisions. Am I understanding it correctly, Todd? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Todd. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd. Very nice. That's awesome. Very cool. Exclamation point TB Art in the chat, please.
All right, Roman. Looks like we got some swell inbound on Thursday. 4 to 7 feet at 9. That is pretty steep.
Yeah.
So anybody heading out on Thursday?
Bring a surfboard.
Please be advised. If you don't feel comfortable heading out, please don't. It calms down heading into the weekend. 2 to 4, 2 to 3, 2 feet at 11. I don't see any wind predictions higher than 10 knots. So you should be good heading in the weekend, but just be real careful tomorrow evening if you're heading out. I'd hate to hear. It would break my heart to hear that something happened. You know what I mean, Roman?
Yep, of course.
All right, that's all I got for you. I just made it a quick one today.
That's perfect. That's perfectly well done. Thanks, Coach. I'll wait for you to stop your screen share, and then I'll bring you back in the split cam. Coach, split cam. 1,000 spotties in 1 year. 2024 challenge. Are you ready? Can you do it? Oh, I'm looking at you. I'm looking right at you.
If you say it, I believe it,
just
Roman.
got called out. Hey, even the ones you catch it for Spotty Bowl will count. Okay?
We're
Right?
stepping it up now.
All you gotta do is take a picture. You're already taking a picture anyway, right? And for the 1,000 Spotty Challenge of 2024, where you got a title for it, dude, let's do this. For the 1,000 Spotty Challenge of 2024, I'm gonna make a commemorative shirt and and sell it to you. I'm just kidding. For cheap though, for super cheap.
Oh my, Roman. Yeah,
No, I'm gonna do it, Coach. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna get my butt on the water, and it's gonna give me a purpose for making videos, right? It'll be like an ongoing series of trying to get to 1,000 spotties. See, I feel like I have a purpose now, right? I feel like I have a challenge to work towards, and I love me a challenge.
Just remember, Roman, you have to leave the sabiki unbaited during a spotty bowl, okay?
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, Salty did claim the reel. It's been confirmed. He didn't claim it. I got in my car, drove to his house, knocked on his door, and I typed up the message on Discord. I was like, "Hey Salty, I'm coming over. I'll see you in a bit." And I never hit enter. So I just showed up at his house. I never sent him the message letting him know that I was going to come over. And so I just kind of showed up. He's like, "Oh, hey." I'm like, "Hey, I got your reel." And it's like, "Oh, okay." And then later I got back. I was like, "Well, I wonder why he was so surprised." And then I noticed that I hadn't pressed enter in the message I sent him. So there you go.
Sounds like something I would do, Roman. Why didn't they get back to me 2 days later?
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm like, man. Yeah, I do that all the time too. Sometimes I do that at work. I'll type up a whole email. Yeah, this, explaining something. And my boss is like, "Hey, did you ever get back to that person?" I was like, "Yeah." I go back and check. I'm like, "Oh, it's in my drafts." Sorry. Got distracted.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
So, Roman, are we going to breach the subject here?
Here we go, guys. The moment has come. What you've been waiting for. I hope you had enough time to get yourself a nice refreshing beverage. Story time. Story time. So, one day, a Saturday, Coach and I, and Salty, went down to children's pool to get a little fishing session in, cut bait, feed the fish some shrimp, and just talking about how crowded sometimes it gets there, how interesting it is to see all the different types of people that show up. They come to visit San Diego. You get a nice mix of people to visit, nice variety. They're there for different things. Some are there to look at the seals, unfortunately. Some are there to fish. Some are there to take their significant other on a nice little walk. Some are there to maybe watch the beautiful San Diego sunset, right? And things go down while people are watching that San Diego sunset. Go ahead, Coach. Take over from there.
So, I stopped fishing that whole area at sunset because of an unfortunate couple of incidents that happened to me. How do I even say this, bro? This just sounds ridiculous.
It sounds hilarious, dude. It's so good. Go ahead. Let's do this.
So I was there fishing once, and there's a whole bunch of tourists that were trying to pass. So I tuck in real tight to the rail. I try to give everybody all the room to get by. I was there catching micros as usual. Catching a few. And I feel something. It is very obviously a human hand on my hind end. And this wasn't like some passing tips of the fingers or a purse or something. You know, you get used to that. This was a full-on little grab type of thing, kind of grab and hold on and feel around a little bit. And then I was like, did I just feel that? So I'm there fishing, and there's only one person that stops the little dance of going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And all I can really see out of the corner of my eye, because I did not want to give a direct look to this person, I was like, did that blonde lady really just do that to me? So, I was like, you know what? I don't know what the hell's going on out here, but whatever happened, it's whatever. I don't know.
Right, so you blow it off, you think nothing of it, but it's still pretty hilarious, right? It's hilarious. And like I'm sitting there, I hear the story for the first time. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like it's like the most unexpected thing you can think of, right? And like now I'm super paranoid. So like now after I heard that story, whenever a group of people kind of like, because the little walkway for the children's pool, it's maybe like 3 or 4 feet across, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6. Okay. It depends on what part of it you're on.
But once you see a good little crowd going, and you're standing there fishing, so sometimes people will walk up to you, they'll stop next to you to let the other people come through, and when they stop next to you, now I'm like paranoid, like, is this lady trying to grab me? What's going on over here? It's like, oh, okay, she just stopped to let these people come through. So then like now like I'm thinking like all these people are out to get me. So,
now keep in mind, so this happened to me one other time, and the second time I was like, "Are you effing kidding me? Are you out of your damn mind? Is this for real?" So I look over, and it is the same profile of the person with the blonde hair, but like the end is red or like reddish tips on it.
Yeah.
I'm a little colorblind, so forgive me on this. So I was like, "All right, that was the second time wasn't a coincidence." So I stopped fishing the wall at sundown for a while. And sundown's when I fish a lot when there's an incoming tide. And I don't usually fish the wall at sundown because it's usually crowded, kind of hard to get in there. But sometimes I'll get lucky, or I just feel like fishing for the little fish or whatever. So I stopped fishing the wall at sundown. So one Saturday morning, I run into my buddy who I know pretty well down there. I don't know how much he would appreciate me dropping his name, but
yeah, don't say names. That's fine.
But you know, this he's a little younger than me. He's kind of a skinny Chinese dude. And I was like, "Hey, bro, have you ever fished this place at sundown?" He goes, "Well, I used to, but that weird butt grabbing lady, I can't come down here anymore."
I was on that wall cracking up, dude, because his friend, all he had to tell him was sundown, and he knew exactly what you were talking about. No, he didn't even ask him about it. He just brought it up. That is hilarious. So
yes, a very wild, weird, and strange story there, Roman, just for you.
The La Jolla grouper.
Oh my!
Not what I was expecting. Not at all. Anyway, hope you guys had a little laugh. I thought it was a great story to share with you guys. And you meet up with friends, you go fishing, you never know what kind of crazy stuff you'll hear, what kind of crazy stuff you'll experience. That's part of the journey, that's part of the fun. Right, it'd be a different story if it was some dude, right? Yeah. It just like I don't know. Maybe it's like we were like analyzing this thing on Saturday. I'm like, dude, I don't know. Maybe it's like a thing, like, you know, people that are like that can't help themselves but steal, like kleptomaniacs, right? You can't help themselves but you see a nice looking cheek, you want to pinch it.
But I mean, but you were full on going, you know what? We need to camp out at the top of the wall. We need to get out the cameras. We're
Judge,
stop.
The judge said, was it Peter? Anyway, that was the Saturday's story. It was pretty awesome. Coach, thanks again for having us out. That was super fun. Yeah, fun times. And with that, before we let you go, you know what time it is.
I do.
Let's see. Hold on. Here it is. It's time for. Oh, hold on. It's time for.
Wisdom of the week.
Don't get your. Look out for your cheeks.
Just remember, people, you can't get groped on your sofa. Well, maybe you can, some of you. I don't know. It doesn't happen
On
to
your
me.
sofa.
Oh, my. We got stable conditions heading into the weekend with a little bit of tidal craziness. But, so be careful of that. We've got some swells coming in tomorrow. So, obviously, if you feel uncomfortable, don't do it. Unless you're on the wall in La Jolla, you just get that overwhelming urge to just grab a handful. Otherwise, yeah, just be aware out there. And if anything, this is definitely a story about paying attention to your surroundings and being aware of what's going on.
Way to bring it around. Let's go. I like
right.
it. I like it.
That's right. And, these are things we've talked about many times, being aware, and also kind of the humorous side of fishing and the wackier stuff that we get to witness sometimes.
So cool.
I've seen some crazy stuff in my time fishing for sure. I was telling you laughed almost as hard that I got a marriage proposal last year.
Oh, that's
that
true. That's awesome.
That was a pretty funny one too.
Next week, tune in next week for the story time. It's good.
Oh my! But as always, just being aware, paying attention, being alert, and of course being courteous to our fellow people. We were fishing on the wall, which is kind of okay if it's not too crowded. But obviously, if there's a crowd of people down there clogging the place, you probably don't want to be swinging a fishing pole or weights around down there.
Yeah, I was mostly like pitching.
And for anyone who really needs to know where the red hot senorita bite is, I'm gonna let you in on the secret here, okay? If you want to go catch 100 senoritas tomorrow,
right?
Go to that first rock point south of the children's pool wall during high tide, and they're always stacked on those ledges right there. Take yourself some number 10s or number 12 hooks, or maybe you got a little kid or something that would enjoy catching some little fish.
Yeah.
And cast out onto those ledges. You'll see them. You'll be facing the children's pool wall from about 100 yards south, and all those ledges have absolutely tons and tons and tons of those little wrasse on them.
That's cool.
So that's where I padded my numbers to stroke my own ego on Saturday, Roman.
1,000 spotties in 2024.
1,000 spotties and 3 grabs in. Here we go. Yeah, we can't catch them from the couch. You got to get out there. You got to experience a little life. Take somebody with you. Meet up with some friends. Call someone. Text someone. And it's and La Jolla is one of those places. If you don't know where to fish, the open area is from the point down to Palomar Street. So about 2/3 of Wind & Sea, the Marine Street Beach, and the points at both ends. Whale watching point and Shell Beach, the children's pool, up to Point La Jolla. That's the open area. Just, don't be a ding dong and fish right at the border. It's not worth it. Yeah. But if you just have an hour or two and you want to go play around, go put some bait on a hook, go toss it around down there. I mean, we had a pretty good time. There was plenty of species present, and you caught that one real nice opal eye. I haven't seen a video for that in my feed anywhere, but
I said wait 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. You can wait 2 weeks. That's good, but that'll be far earlier than I've typically seen those there.
Oh,
so
interesting.
It could be an interesting year for me and my crappy little fish no one cares about.
That's cool. Hey, we care, Coach. We care.
Hey, I like catching those opal eye. I think they fight pretty darn hard for their size. That one that you caught, those two you caught,
fight.
Gave really good account of themselves, I think.
All right, I put Worth TV in the chat, ! Worth TV, and it's gonna give you a link to Coach's channel. Go over there, give him a sub. If you're on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, go look for Coach on there. Give him a follow, and also on TikTok in the house. Damn, Coach, look at you, so good. I like it.
I might be breaking 1,000 followers on TikTok right now.
Whoa, in your face, TikTok. Yep. All right. With that said, Coach, thanks so much for, again, jumping in here and making this show even better. Because I love having you on here. I love having Brian on here because it just gives me more ideas to feed off of and like bounce back and forth, and it makes the show more entertaining. So If you weren't here today, we wouldn't be doing the 1,000 Spotty Challenge in 2024. Are you in?
Oh, man. Oh, my, Roman.
Right.
You got your work cut out for you now. You said it. You got your work cut out.
10 days, coach.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's
10 really good days. Long days. All right, all right, coach. I'm going to take Coach out with a round of applause from the live studio audience.
All right, take it easy, Roman.
All right, Coach. Thank you. And just like that, we're about to wrap on another episode of Fishy Hour. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. I'll see you guys at Macmas this Saturday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Get ready to have a blast. Go get your gift, wrap it up, bring it for the White Elephant gift exchange. Is going to be hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. And then let me know if you're going to be doing the 1,000 Spotty Challenge in 2024. I want to see. It's got to be a picture of every single fish. Okay? You got to have a picture of every single fish. 1,000 spotties. I think I want to do it, guys. I don't even think I've caught 100 spotties this year. I need to make it up. I need to make up for that. 1,000 spotties in 2024. That's going to be my goal this year. And so I'll be putting out some videos on my regular channel because I'll be out there trying to catch them spotties again. 1,000 spotties in 2024. I'm going to do it. All I need, like Dave Rage said, all I need is 10 Ned rigs. 10 days, 10 Ned rigs. Whap, 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 whap. Catching spotties all day. All day. And you know I'll be streaming it. All right, anyway, that's gonna be my goal for next year. 1,000 spotties in 2024. See you all on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in, Leonard, Todd, the judge. Thanks for helping out, Coach. Carl Black in the house. Thanks for tuning in, Carl. Aaron, thanks for tuning in. Dave, Roy, Captain Dan. I'll see you guys all on Saturday. But until then, may the bite